Bodybuilding demands discipline, sacrifice, physical transformation, and a commitment to a specific lifestyle. While some women embrace the sport, many avoid participating professionally. One of the strongest deterrents is the public perception that labels women as too masculine. Shani Victoring of Mango Moon was the only woman who graced the stage at the 47th Annual National Amateur Bodybuilding Championship. Jacqueline Trim, the president of the Lucia Amateur Bodybuilding and Fitness Association, encourages women to join the sport, stating that some segments do not require them to be, quote, muscular.
This year we saw an increase in the male athletes, in the physique in particular, and bodybuilding we had 3 new bodybuilders on the stage, and sadly we had only 1 lone female. And somehow I feel the ladies are shying away from the sport of bodybuilding, whereas there are so many categories that they can compete in and not be muscular. I know a lot of women don't like to be muscular, but there are categories that they can compete in that does not require them to be so muscular.
While bodybuilding is gaining recognition worldwide, it remains a financially demanding sport with limited institutional support. Athletes finance their passion from their own pockets, and funding poses one of the amateur association's biggest challenges.
Locally, we only have 1 championship. We used to have the Independence Classic here, and that too has, kind of died out. And one of the major reasons is funding. The sport of bodybuilding is an expensive sport, and athletes would like to, they spend a lot. And as an amateur sport, you are not able to give them cash. So we try to give them vouchers, we try to give them things that can help them out in preparing for competition and to remain in competition mode. However, the funding, the preparation of those competitions, and even putting up the competition is costly. And everybody, with all those events and activities, everybody is going to the same companies looking for sponsorship. So you find the sponsorship budget for each event, each activity is, cutting down.
The organization is preparing to host the 52nd Central American and Caribbean Bodybuilding Championship on September 26 and 27, 2025 at the Pavilion in Rodney. Officials are optimistic that the championship will spread the word and reignite the passion for bodybuilding.
But just to let the St. Lucian public understand the whole scope of bodybuilding. It's not just bodybuilding and men's physique. I want them to understand the sphere, how wide a sphere there is in bodybuilding, and hoping that having this competition here will reignite the passion for the sport of bodybuilding in St. Lucia. Because we have a lot of athletes who go to the gym and they're shy. They're afraid to go on the stage. We had 1 athlete who prepared for the nationals, and this guy has an awesome physique, but he just wants to do the nationals. And I'm trying to encourage him to do the CAC. I know he can do well at the CAC, looking at the quality of his body. But I'm hoping he will change his mind and participate in CAC. But I'm sure when persons come to the championship and they see the different categories and they see that the bodies are on stage, I'm sure they will say, but I could do that. And I could do that. I could do that. So I'm hoping that will reignite the sport of bodybuilding and the passion.
Approximately 250 athletes from about 25 countries across the region are set to participate in the 52nd Central American and Caribbean Bodybuilding Championship, all hoping to receive their pro cards. Moreover, the International Fitness and Bodybuilding Federation is set to introduce the Children's Fitness category, ages 6 to 14, and Junior Fitness category, ages 15 to 23, which will highlight inspiring stories and impressive physiques, while showcasing the limitless potential of the human spirit. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.